Let's move on to Atomy Vision. Let's invite Atomy's brand, Chairman Park Han-gil. Please give him a big hand.
회장님을 사랑하는 만큼 더 큰 박수로 환영해 주시기 바랍니다.
Please give him big hands as you love him.
Welcome everyone who have participated in the February Success Academy. I can see a lot of familiar faces, and I know we cannot invite a lot of people here today because of the COVID pandemic, but still I'm very happy to see you. And I believe that we will return to normal, our life will return to normal in a very short period of time. So today we have listened to the compassion donation stories, and all of you know that Atomy is going to donate and support sponsors children through compassion. And we invited students from Ethiopia to the stage and to share how her life was changed because of compassion. And I have sponsored a few children too, and I sent them letters and presents every Christmas. And actually, it is sponsoring a children doesn't really cost a lot. And in my youth, I was not a very smart student, but there are a lot of smart children in the world, and I just need to give them $550 a month. Then they can receive good educations and they can have a bright future. So, you know, if students want to get into the Seoul National University, they have to study a lot, they have to put a lot of efforts. But you can see that our representative of compassion, Saram from Ethiopia, came here today, showed us that just a little help from us can change a child's life. And she's now studying in the Seoul National University as a master course, and she's about to study for a PhD bachelor too. So I feel very grateful about all these things, and I'm very grateful that we can have the ability to help the others, and we can bring changes and difference to these children's. And it's just $50 a month, but it will change a person's life. If you know that, if we put this in mind, then we'll know that a lot of people can really receive help, and it is very valuable for other people. So I decided to personally donate $1,000 every month to compassion. Now, I think that that's not enough. I really want to help more people. And on my desk in the office, I have a little tin, and I put all the letters and cards sent from my sponsored children, and I keep them, and I will read them from time to time, and I will pray for them. So anyways, these children, they have overcome really hard times, but because of my decision, there are 1,000 children. They can get help and they can grow healthily, and I was grateful for that every day. So through Atomy, I hope every one of you can know that it's hard to help others when you're poor, but the most important thing is not the amount that you give, it's the heart that you want to help other people. No, there is never a sufficient amount of money that can help the other people because there are so many people in need in the world. But once we have this habit of helping the others, we will have strength to work harder. And when we become success, we will donate even more and we will contribute even more to the society. So, it doesn't matter if you are rich or poor now. So, because some of the people, their life will change because of our decision, and that children, they can become a person that should change the life, right? So everything is possible. And there is a president. The most smart president in the history is Lee Seng-man, and he studied in the very famous university in the States, and he bring the philosophy of freedom, of fairness to us, and he built the basis of our country. And now that basis brings a difference between North Korea and South Korea. And because of him, we have developed so well. And how this is possible? It's because of person. It's because of the power of human, and also because of the power of knowledge. So getting proper education is really important because it can help the development of the human history. And now we are very proud to say that once Korea needs help from the other countries, but now we have the ability to help the others. And now, since we have freedom and rights, we enjoy freedom and rights in our life, and we have freedoms. We can enjoy freedoms, and we are thankful about. So no, that's not what I about to said. Whatever. So, anyways, a life of a children, that means a lot, and this means a lot to our country too. So, like our Korean children, they are the future of our country. They are the future of us, and so as the other countries. And just like compassion, they help a lot of people, a lot of Korean children since the Korean War. And at that time, we are undergoing so many hardships, and there are a lot of unfortunate children that cannot have a very good environment to grow. But compassion, they give us opportunities and they give us help. And because of that help, we have developed a lot. And now we have become a developed country. So we would like to thank you for your compassion, and also now we would like to give a helping hand to others too. So I really wanted to all of our Atomians members, we can help the others. So there are a lot of things happened to this year. We have our first graduation class in our Dreamy school. They had their graduation ceremony last month. And they have a little presentation on the graduation ceremony. They have presented a poem to me. So the topic is what I've learned. So you can see the video in YouTube, on YouTube. So if you're interested, please go and watch that video. And I have listened to that poem again and again, and I feel so grateful, and I feel so touched, and I feel like, I become a successful teacher because I really did give a lecture in the Dreamy school. And after participating in the ceremony, and I really think that the decision of establishing the Dreamy school is really good. And yesterday's evening, I also go visit them, and tomorrow I'll go visit them too, because there will be the fourth class orientation next week, and we will going to talk to the parents of the new students. So actually, I will go to the Dreamy school, visit the Dreamy school once or twice every week. And we believe that we can give them good educations, and we always talk about how we can improve things. And in the future, we are planning to build study camps in 5 countries so that our students can go to study overseas. And there's a priest in the Dreamy school have already established a study camp in Australia and also Los Angeles and other places. And he always invited students every month to visit to the study camp and to learn different cultures from different countries, and also they can have the experience of studying abroad. So we are planning on building a more facilitated school, and also not only the facilities, we are also planning about the education contents, and we have communication with the Educational Bureau, and we will keep on working hard to improve the Dreamy school. And we plan to open up more school and to show the vision of Atomy and the vision of life to more students around the world. And now we have a scholarship for the Korean students, and we have a lot of subsidy schemes, and we will continue work on that. And this year, I talked to the Compassion CEO, and we decided to subsidize students from Compassion to study here in Korea and to have this chance to receive education in a different country. And we will provide them with daily subsidies, and we will provide Korean classes to them. And I believe that it's a very good thing for the students. And it's not that we are want to teach the students and make him a Atomian, but it's about giving a chance to them, giving an opportunity to them. So, we have to work hard, so that we can solve the problems for our families and we can help more people. After becoming a Star Master or a General Master in Atomy, you will be able to solve the financial problems of your family, right? So, just work hard and everything will be possible. So let's do it together. It's not important to save a lot of money. And a lot of people, they earn a lot, but still they feel empty in their heart. It's because
you don't spend money. If you have a lot of money but you feel empty, then that's when you have to spend a lot of money, especially on those valuable things like helping children and helping others. Atomy is now increasingly recognized by the world. So, in a broadcasting company, a broadcaster, Korean broadcaster, broadcasted Atomy story for how many hours? 1 hour. It's a long time. So we have a lot of stories. So 1 hour was really, really short. Many people gave us feedback that 1 hour was very short to contain that long story. So the feedback is really, really good. MLM, market, direct selling. Many people used to think of it as something very bad, but a great number of people really believe that this is a really, really good business. It is legal. And recently, so we will have the presidential election very soon, and I was actually invited to a discussion session from the election camp. So I will visit both of them because we don't really know the result. So they just invite me to a discussion session for some policy direction, and I tell them we have 9 million members. They're so surprised by the number, and I say, U.S. presidents, they say I would become a direct seller if they don't really become a president. But I don't really think that they really want to do the business. That's what they mean. Why they would say that? Because the MLM market, there are a lot of voters in the MLM market. That is why the US president once said that he wants to become a direct seller. But some people don't really have a positive reputation about us. And US presidents know this, understand this kind of situation. So he said that I would have become a direct seller if I was not a president, and he actually attracted a lot of voters. Of course, there are some people are a strong supporter, but those who don't really have a very clear mind, that what he said was really, really effective, right? So it is really important for a potential president to say that something that is supporting the market, and those who don't really, who are not a really strong sponsor, a strong supporter for a certain candidate, they are actually those who can make difference in the election result. So I would join that discussion with proud. with pride, and they said if there are some unnecessary regulations, you can tell us about the MLM market. So I will go there. Actually, in the politics, there were in the past there were a lot of negative reaction regarding interactions with the MLM market, but things have changed a lot. Of course, there are still some people who don't really know our true value, but we see increasing number of people are recognizing us, and one of the three major public broadcaster in Korea spent as much as 1 hour to introduce our story with its program for all the viewers in Korea. That indicates a change, huge change, and there would joining Atomy would become a lot of competitive, and we actually have data saying that those young people actually love Atomy than the largest Korean portal website to work for. So you should be proud of what you are doing. How about 10 years later? 10 years later, for the last 10 years, we've made a lot of changes. And how about another 10 years later? If you say I'm an Atomian, then they would make a bow for you. That's really great. And today, how about their reaction? They would say, "Oh, Atomy." But later on, how they would react? Today we have Crown Masters, right? If you say I'm a Crown Master, like 10 years later, they would make a bow. 500 million Korean won every year. You earn that much money. You're so great, they would say. So you should be proud of what you are doing. And if there are some people who say some negative things about our business, then you would show them that SBS program. The world has changed, and the program is presenting our stories, saying we are the icon of innovation. Can you guess? I actually shared that video to many people, many friends, including my friends, close friends. And they say, Sherman Park, I didn't really know that Atomy is that much important and that much famous. I used to be always surprised by your stories, but I had no idea your company is so big. So let's be proud of ourselves. Like 2 weeks ago, my mom, at the age of 100 years old, she passed away. And recent days, I'm thinking that would I also live until 100 years old? So longevity, we should be prepared for longevity. And
의사 두 분이 있는데
there is a hospital,
의사를 그만두겠다는 거예요.
and
뭐 할
in the
거냐고
hospital,
그랬더니
two
신학
doctors said
대학원을
that
가서
they want
복음
to
전하는
quit the job,
사역자로
and
살아가겠다고
I
하는
asked
거예요.
them why, and they said they want
굉장히
to
감동스럽잖아요.
they want
그래서
to go
뭐 아니,
to
의사들이 뭐 거기 학비
a
없겠어요?
graduate school,
내가 학비는 내가 대줄게 이렇게 얘기를 했어요. 그랬더니
and
같이
I
가시죠
told them
그래가지고
theology graduate school, and I
그냥
told them I can
알아서
pay
지금
for you,
다녀보려고 해요.
and they said you can come with us, and I said okay, maybe
그런데
I can do it together with you.
졸업이 목표는 아니에요.
But my
그냥 우선 한
goal
학기
is
다녀보자.
not to
그리고
is
그분들
not the
이렇게 옆에서
graduation, and I
응원해주고
will
뭐
try
이런
and I will
것을 목표로
study
하는데
for one semester
그러다가 또 한
to
학기 더
support
다녀볼까?
them, and maybe later
그러다가 또
after one semester I
1년
would
더
say
다녀볼까? 그래서
one
또
semester
3년
more
채워서
and 1
졸업할
year
수도
more,
있어요.
and then
제가
that'll become 3 years to graduate.
석사 박사 과정을 50대에
Master's
들어가가지고
degree
60
and
넘어서
my
박사학위를
doctor's degree.
받았으니까 그때도 그랬거든요.
I got the
그냥 한
doctor's
1년
degree like when
다녀보고
I was like
아이고 또
60.
힘들어요 그거.
Like same thing.
밤에
It's really
늦게까지
hard.
가가지고
Like you have to go to
쭈그리고 저기
take the
수업
class
받아야 되고 또
like
레포트
the
내라면
late
내야
night,
되고
and you have to
논문
write
써야
the
되고
report, and you have to write the
공부머리도
paper.
없는데
And I don't really work.
이거
I'm not a good
영어가
student actually.
또
And
필수예요,
English,
수업 시험에. 그거 그냥 얼마나
if you
발발
really want to
떨었는지.
graduate from that
다행히 아는 문제가
from
다
a school,
나와가지고
you have
와, 내가
to
영어를
work really,
잘하나
really
하고
hard.
좀
You have to
착각을
speak
하고
a good
있는데
English. And of
어떻든
course,
이제
unfortunately,
또
I
이렇게
got passed,
새롭게
and I thought
뭔가를
I'm a good English
시작을
speaker.
합니다.
But I'm now getting
그래서
to have a new start.
저는 어머님이 이렇게
My mom
돌아가셨지만은
passed away.
그렇게 막
But
보통 천궁이라고 그러죠.
many people say that when your parents
하는데 하늘이 무너지는
passed
것
away,
같지는
you
않았어요.
would feel like
제가 그렇다고 불효자식은
everything
아닙니다.
is destroyed.
그런데
But I didn't really
왜냐하면은
feel
제가
like that. That doesn't
어머니
really mean I don't love
어머니가
her.
나보다 먼저
That
돌아가실
is
수 있다는
because
그 생각을
I,
언제 했냐면은 고등학교 2학년 때.
when I was
고등학교 1학년 때
like
제가
very, very young, when I was a
예수님을
teenager,
영접하고 구원의 확신을 얻었어요.
I
그러고 나니까
thought,
우리 어머니가
I
어디
started
가실지가
thinking
보이더라고.
about
와,
my
우리 어머니
mom's
이대로
future.
계시다 돌아가시면 천국 못 갈 것
I
같다.
just started thinking about
하는 그 생각을
she
하니까
would not be able
너무
to go
마음이
to
답답해요.
a very
그래가지고
good
이제 어머니
place
교회
after
가십시다.
passing
전도 집회
away.
가십시다.
So I just
한 1년을
told
이렇게
her,
얘기를 해봤는데
you should have a
씨알이 안
faith.
먹혀.
Like I told her,
너나
like
잘
for 1
믿어야
year, and I
종교는 잘
really,
믿게.
really worked
내가
really
누구니까.
hard to persuade her, but
도무지 이게
she said no.
안 먹혀가지고 아니 내가 이렇게 밥을
Religion
시켜주지
is
왜 이렇게
something
그것들을 막 이렇게
is freedom,
해가지고 안 되겠다
and
싶어가지고
I
제가
just made
고등학교
the
2학년
decision
여름방학 때
during the summer vacation.
시골집 가수원하고 계셨는데 집에 가서 누웠어요.
She
어머니
and
어머니가
I
교회 가신다고 할 때까지
during the summer
저
vacation,
밥 안 먹습니다.
I told her I would not have a
그러더니
meal until you
그러시고
go to church, and she
그래서
told me,
첫날은
yeah,
그렇게
you can go
넘어갔어요.
ahead.
그 다음 날
And one day passed,
밥 먹어라 그러면서
and
또
the next day she told me
또 일하러
to
가시더라고요.
have a dinner,
3일째 되니까요.
and she went to work, and the third day
못 가시는 거예요.
she couldn't
3일째
really
굶고
go to
있으니까.
work because I didn't really have anything for 3 days. From morning and until late night, we
생명을
talked
주신 거 고마운데요.
to each other,
그
and I
생명이
told
어머니
her,
100년 못 넘어가는
I
생명이잖아요.
thank you for giving me the life,
100년 못 넘어가는 생명을
but
가지고
your
있어요.
life
그런데
would not
제가
last for more than 100 years,
이
and
100년짜리
I
생명만
got
계획하신
to
것이 아니고
realize that
영원한
100
생명을
years
계획하셨대요.
are not the
그게
end of your
에덴
life.
동산에 선악을 알게
You
하는 나무도
have
있었지만은
a
생명과도
limitless
있었대요. 그 생명과를
life.
먹었으면은
After
영생을
that
하는 건데
100
영원히 죽지
year,
않는 건데
you
우리 조상이 그
don't really
선악과라는 걸
have to
먹고 우리에게
die
죽음이라는 것이 오게
if you have
됐답니다.
a
그래서
faith.
우리는
So I
100년을
told her
살다가
the whole
결국은
story
그러니까
about the
100년이라는
faith.
인생 열차를 타고
So
가다가 낭떠러지로
after
떨어지는데
100
성경에
years,
보니까 거기에
many
불못이
people
있대요.
lose their life after 100 years. But what would happen after 100 years? Actually, after 100 years,
So the Bible tells us human life is limited, but if you have faith in God, then you can live forever. Your spirits can live forever. So I really hope that my mom can go to church with me. Then they can also live forever after for after she passed away. So that's what I told my mom.
2박 3일을 굶고
So I doesn't eat for 3 whole days,
4시간째 되니까
and I give her a lecture for 3 hours, and
속으로는요.
she told me, okay, I got it. Just have something food
아들이
first.
쫄쫄 굶고 있으면 빨리 좀 항복을 하시지.
Because
그런데 저는 어머니
at that
성격을
time,
알거든요.
he finally knows that I'm serious about that.
얘기하면은
And
반드시
my mom is always a
실행하시는 분이에요.
person
그래서 이제 어머니가
with,
약속을 해주셨고 그때부터
that
한
he
2년 정도
he have faith
여기저기
in
전도
me.
집회도
So
가시고
she
교회도
followed me
가시고
to the church
구원의 확신을 얻으셨어요.
for about a
이제는
year,
내가 천국 갈수
and
있겠다.
then she finally became a Christian.
초등학교도 안 나온 분인데
So
겨우 한글 좀 읽으시는 분이
my
내가
mom
그래도
doesn't really
성경을
have
한
a
번은
very
읽어봐야
good
그렇다야
education
그러면서
background.
성경을
She
읽기 시작하세요.
only
한
studied
1년
till primary
걸리시더라고요.
school,
그러면서
but
또
after
투덜거리세요.
becoming a
내가
Christian,
괜히 읽는다고
she
그랬다가
told me that
힘들어 죽겠다,
she wanted to read the Bible,
끝까지도 다 읽으시더니
and I was
구약은 뭔
I
말인지
was very
모르겠고 신약은 조금 알 것 같으니까
touched
신약 한번더
because
다시
I know
읽어볼란다.
that
그러면서 또
my
아이고 괜히 읽는다고
mom,
그래가지고 힘들어 죽겠다
it's very
그러면서
difficult
또
for my mom to
그걸
read the
읽으시더라고요.
whole Bible.
정말 이제
But
영생의 확신을 얻고 나니까
after
그
becoming
말씀이 굉장히
a Christian and after have faith in God, my mom
구원의 확신을 가지고
put a lot of effort in studying the Bible,
가난한 가운데서
and
하늘나라로 가셨습니다.
I believe that
마지막에
she's
이제
now in the
100세가
heaven,
되시니까
enjoying her
점점점
afterlife.
뭐 팔다리 못
So
쓰는 거몇년 전부터
uh,
못 쓰셔서
that's
계속
why
누워
I'm
있고
not really
마지막에는
that
이제
sad for her
역책이라는 게
death,
오더라고요.
because
뭐
I believe
병원에서
that
아무리 관리를 잘해도
she has
대책이
a
없더라고요.
very good life
그래서 이제
up there
그
now.
육신이 한쪽이
So my
점점
mom, before my
썩어져
mom passed away, there's 10 years
그래서
she's
한편은
staying in the hospital,
불효자식인 것 같지만은 하나님
suffering from a lot
우리
of
어머니 저 몸
physical
안에서
pains.
이제 구해주세요.
And
그리고
at that
하늘나라에
time, I pray for
영광스러운
her.
주님이 예비하신
I
그 몸
pray for the
있도록 해주세요 하는 기도가
mercy of
나왔었어요. 자,
the mercy of our Father,
우리는
that they
이제
can
100년짜리 몸을 받아가지고 살아가고 있습니다.
let my
100년이
mom
지나니까
to rest
우리 어머니
in
저는
peace in the
젊었을 때
heaven.
정말 그런 소녀다운
And
감성을
my
가지고 있는 분이라
mom was
그
once a
옛날
teenage
철자법으로
girl,
또 제가 군대에 있을 때
and
편지도 막
she
써주셨던
doesn't really
그런
have a very
또 휴가 나오면은
happy
들판을
life,
손잡고
as I
걸었던
know,
어머니.
because
50이
she have to
넘어가시고
work very hard
자전거를
for
배우시는
me,
굉장히
to raise
혁신적이에요.
me.
그때
And
새댁들도 동네 새댁들도
she
아무도 여자는
works
자전거 타는
very
게
hard.
아니었어요.
She works
그런데 이제
till late
50대
night
중반이
just
넘어가는
because she
어머니가
wants to
무릎 다 깨져가면서
she
자전거를
wants me to have
배워가지고
a
동네
better
타고
life.
다니니까 그
And
동네 새댁들이 전부 다
I
자전거를 타는
know
그런
that
혁신적인 그런
she have worked very
어머니셨지만은
hard.
결국은 90이
But
넘어가고 100세가
at the same
넘어가니까
thing is
그
she
집이
was suffering too much.
점점 무너져가는 그런 모습을
And
보게 됐다 하는 것입니다.
That
여러분도
hurts me a
마찬가지입니다.
lot.
여러분도
So I always
지금은
pray for him.
튼튼하고 아리따운
So
몸을
it same
가지고
as you
있지만
guys, you guys are still healthy, you guys
시간이
just feel
지나면서
strong now, but
무너질
when
집입니다.
you get old,
문제는 뭐냐? 이사 가야
your
된다는 거예요.
health
이
condition
집에서
will
이사 가야
turn
된다는 거예요.
will get worse,
저는
and
그
you
소강로에다가
will lose the strength you
화장터에서
have now. So
어머니 몸을 태울 때 한편은
when my mom passed away,
우리가 만약에
when
이사 갈 집이
we
없다고
buried
그러면
her,
새로 받을
actually
몸이
deep in
없다고
my
그러면
heart,
그것은
there's a
정말
part of
슬프고
me
안타까울 거예요.
feel
그런데
happy for her
저는
because she don't
어머니가
have to suffer all these
창조주 하나님이
all these
창세
pains.
전부터 예비하셨던 그
And
빛나고
I
영원한
was
신성한 몸을
really
입으셨다는
happy
것을
that
너무
she
환하게
finally have
볼
the
수가
glory
있었습니다.
of our father, and I really, really believe that she's having a very happy life up in the heavens. So now after my mom was buried,
한편은 이런 생각이 들었어요.
I
어때요?
tell myself,
이사갈 집이 없는데 집이 불타면은 허술한 집, 무너진 집이라도
she
안타까울
will
수밖에 없어요. 그런데 옆에
be
정말
happy,
멋있는 집을 딱
and
지어놨어.
because our
그러면은
body is actually just
이
like a
허물어져
house,
가는 집은
but the
태워서
most
없애버리면은
is
어때요?
it can be destroyed, but the most important thing is our spirit within. So
욕탕으로 썩어져 가는 그
just
몸
like
속에
my
갇힌
mom,
어머니의
although
고통을
her
생각할
physical
때는
body
정말
was
너무 답답했어요.
not in
그런데
with
그
us
집에서
now,
이제
but
영원한
her
하늘나라로
spirits will
이사를
live
가시고
forever. I
이제
always
그
believe
빈집이
that.
이제 고통이 없는
And
그런
now she don't have
집으로
to
남아있을
suffer
때
any
편하게
pain,
태워서
and
이제
she
신령한 몸만
can
가지고
have the
계신다는 거.
pure
그
spirits
하늘에서 만날
and to
소망을
live
생각을
happily
했을 때
ever after.
한편은
I really
그 어머니
believe that.
장례식장이
So in my mom's funeral, I can feel the glory of God, the mercy of God.
여러분들의
So,
장례식이라고 생각을 하면서 살아가면 좋을 것
you know,
같아요.
I hope every one of you can think about how life will be after we dead.
지혜자의 마음은
Because
초상집에 있다. 누구의 초상집이겠어요?
we have to
자기
have
초상집에
a
있는 사람은
good
지혜자가 된다 하는
spirits,
것입니다.
and although our body is not
또 우리의 남은 날 계수함을 알게 하사 우리로
will be
지혜롭게
destroyed,
하옵소서.
but
우리에게
our
남은 날이
spirits will
얼마인지를
live
계산하면서 살아가며
within
끝날이
our
있다는 걸
family's
계산하면서
heart.
살아가면은 그렇지 않은 사람보다는
And
훨씬
if you
지혜롭게
have
살아갈 수가
faith in your
있다.
heart,
이 얘기 좀
I really believe that you will
했으면 좋겠는데
be more happy, or really want to talk
내일
more about
1시에
this kind of
13시에
things,
1시에
religious things. But
영상으로
we have limited time today, so tomorrow we will have another section
정말 저보다도 설명을 잘
where we can study Bible together. We invited a few priests, and we'll have a meeting tomorrow. So if you're interested, you can join us through YouTube. And we have to prepare for our lives. If you have this kind of preparation, you finish this kind of preparation, you will finally know the true value of life. If you don't prepare for your afterlife, so everything will be meaningless after we're dead. So, when you think about that, it's actually very sad. So, and there are actually a lot of people like that in the world that don't have any preparation, for their afterlife. So, tomorrow, 1 p.m. in the afternoon, please join us in the religious section. So, and also tonight, you have to check your life scenario. If it's your first time here, please write your life scenario. Because by creating your vision, by planning your dreams, you'll be able to visualize your future life, and you will be able to live there. And that is how you can achieve your dreams and bring that dream into reality. If you have the vision in your head, then every difficult times that you're experiencing now will not mean anything. You have to dream your dream vividly. And also, you have to believe that you can do it, and you have to be crazy about it. If you can be crazy about your life, and you really believe that you can earn 1,000K every month, then your dreams will really come true. And your children,
자녀들 있는 사람들은
if you
그냥
are
바람뱅이로 해가지고
the parents,
살다가
I believe that
자녀들까지 손자들까지
you
가난하게
will
사는
care a lot
것보다는,
about your
이 엄마가
children's life,
아빠가
right?
이
You
할머니
really want to
할아버지가
give the best things to
최소한
them.
내가 너네들은
You know,
절대로
so
가난하게
that's why
만들지
we
않겠다.
really
해서
have to work
1억짜리
hard
코드,
to
임페리얼 코드
buy
하나씩
them
물려주고
houses
죽는다고
and then
하면은
to
나는
promise
그거를
them
못
a bright
누리더라도
future. You know, even
그래도 여러분
if it's hard today, if it's difficult, but we still have to do it.
아닌가요?
Right? Am I right?
기어이 누리고 가겠다. 누리면
It's
더
very
좋고.
important, you know,
나도
to,
누리고, 여기 우리 임페리얼들 계시는데
you know, I know it's
지금
very,
누리잖아요. 누리고 또 코드도 물려주고
if you have
정말
become successful in
그
Atomy,
목표가요,
your
여러분.
lives will change
목숨을
totally, you know. This is the
어떤
business that's
사람은
worth your
또 500만 원,
efforts. I
1000만 원
really want to
벌면
tell
좋기는
all of
하지.
you
그런데
because
목숨까지 걸으라고
you can
하면
really
안
achieve
걸겠다.
success
이러는 경우가
through
있어요.
through
그런
Atomy.
목표를 잡으면은요.
If you have your goals in your mind
일하다가 어려움에 부딪히면은요.
and
그냥
you,
주저앉아버려요. 그래서
you know, a lot of
애들이
people just
애써도
give
성공
up
못하는
whenever
사람들이
they
나오는
meet,
거예요.
they
목표가
overcome any
크면은요.
difficulties.
그런 어떤
But
어려움이
if you
있더라도
have the faith in your heart,
난
if you have the
죽더라도
vision in
하겠다.
your mind,
어?
you won't
이런
give up
이제
easily
본인을 그냥
because
막
you're
동기부여시킬
crave
수
for
있는
the dream future.
정말 이 미치도록
So,
만들 수
you know,
있는
you have to
그런
be
목표를
crazy
여러분들이
about your
세우셔야 된다는
dreams. You have to
그러면은 어?
plan your future and to
여러분들은
fulfill
그거를
it.
해낼 수 있는 힘이 생기는 거예요.
And
그러니까 그런 목표를
there's
갖고
where
가지고
you
미쳐버린
can have the
사람은요.
power to
애터미
achieve
사업이
your
힘들지가
dreams.
않아요.
You know, if you have that kind of
미쳐버린
mind,
사람의
you won't
특징이
find
있어요.
Atomy
미친
business
사람은요,
difficult
아무
or
짓이나
hard.
해도 아무나 보고
If you
웃어.
are
그리고 아무 말이나
crazy
해.
about your
그리고
life,
누가 무슨 말을 해도
then no matter when
거기에
people said, no matter
아무런 반응이
being
없는
rejected by
거예요.
other
그게 미친
people,
사람인
it doesn't
거예요.
hurt you
근데
at
누가
all.
뭐라고 그랬더니 막
So,
자존심이 상한다. 덜 미친 거예요.
You know,
그거는.
you have to
그러니까
become
힘든 거예요.
crazy
완전히
for your life,
미쳐버리면은요 힘 안 들어요.
and
그런데
you
여러분
will be,
그렇게 미치도록
you will
그런
have
목표를 세우려고
infinity
하면은
powers,
두려움이 또
strengths
있어요. 왜냐?
to
내가
overcome
그렇게
all the
세웠다가 안 되버리면
difficulties.
어떡하지? 그렇게
This is
된다고
true
온몸에
because
얘기하고 다니다가
I
안 돼버리면
told
어떡하지? 하는 그
everyone
두려움이 있는
about
거예요.
these
여러분,
stories
그때 용기라는
when
것이
I was
필요한
not even
거예요.
successful
용기는
at all.
두려움을 못
But
느끼는 게 용기가 아니에요.
now I'm successful,
용기는 무엇이냐?
and I can prove to
두려운데
you
그
that this is the
두려움과
truth.
맞서는 거예요.
If you know,
여러분들이
fear
그
is not
두려움과
about
맞서는 용기가 필요하다 하는 겁니다.
being brave. Is not about
없으면은 성공할 수가
don't have
없어요.
any fear,
성공은
but you have
용기
the
있는 자들의
courage
것입니다.
to overcome,
여러분들이
to
성공을 못하기 때문에
face those
여러분들의 사랑하는
fears.
사람들이
So
힘든
if
거예요.
you
사랑하는
work
사람을
hard,
위해서
then you
여러분들이
can give
용기를
your
내세요.
family members, your
모두가
family a
다
better
용기를
life.
내서
So this is
정말
where
내가
our
이런 사람으로
courage should be
성공하겠다고 주변에다가 온
occurred.
동네에다가 선포하면서
If we have this kind of
성공자가 되시기
dreams,
바랍니다.
we have to dream vividly so that we can become a successful leader. So that's it for today. Thank you. So we'd like to thank you, the great lecture that Park Han-gil chairman have given us, and he told us that we have to have courage anytime.
구독, 좋아요 눌러주세요.